like, girl, it's just Zara. What you see is what you get. That anxiety. Mama ain't raised no bitch, okay? I don't know, but
You do how you call my name. Sunday afternoon, come and make it rain.
hey y'all, it's Jason here and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be answering some questions. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, for the past, I think 2 weeks, I've been posting a questions little tabby thingy on there, asking you all to ask me some juicy questions so that I can answer them here on YouTube. I didn't go too crazy. Y'all didn't go too wild. Some of them I was like, y'all want me to answer that live? Not live, but like, y'all want me to answer them on the air? Some of y'all tried it. Y'all really thought I was finna, no. No. That was not happening. So I think we should just dive right in. Yeah. What to start with? Okay. What are your sun, moon, and rising? And what are your pros and cons of that? Okay, so my sun is Taurus, my moon is Virgo, and my rising is Leo. The pros about those three, I think personally those three go together well. I think that's just me being biased. I personally believe they go well together because I'm me. I guess, yeah, that's biased. I will say the pros, the Taurus, I really do. No, let me start with the cons. The cons, Taurus. We're really stubborn. We tend to get in our own way sometimes. It's so hard to explain. The stubbornness is crazy. Like, stubbornness is real. I be fighting myself because I'm like, what is wrong with you? You don't have to do that. You don't have to look at it this way, but the stubborn Taurus in me won't allow me to do it any other way. Yeah, we be fighting. The Virgo in me, the Virgo moon jumps out when like organization has to come into play. Bills, all of that, like I need to be this, and this, like that's the Virgo. I think my moon, my Virgo moon is something that really helps me because I really tend to, sometimes I really just don't know how to stay like at one thing. So the Virgo in me, I'm good. Like we're back on track. We're back together. Let's do this, okay? Now the Leo rising. I love my Leo girls. I resonate with Leos. And I didn't know why until I found out I was a Leo rising. I'm like, oh, I get you. You get me. We get each other. So, love my Leo girls. I don't really have no cons about that. I feel like a lot of people might have cons about my Taurus side more than like my Leo and my Virgo. You ask somebody, you're gonna get different answers all the time. So, the signs are subjective, but it's a science and it does make sense. So, next, what's your favorite smell good? Okay, favorite smell good at the time, y'all, is called Black Dirt by Zara. Hold on. Black Dart. Black Dart. I'm gonna put a picture of it on the screen. Editing Jason, insert that. Black Dart smells so good. I get so many compliments, me and Maya. The compliments are crazy. They're like, what are you wearing? I'm like, girl, it's just Zara. Just Zara. Don't sleep on Miss Zara, girl. Don't sleep on Zara. How many times I gotta tell y'all? Don't sleep on Zara. Cause Zara has a scent that make you smell expensive, okay? For a fraction of the price. Fraction of the price. Don't ever say I didn't tell y'all nothing. Say I didn't put y'all onto nothing. I'm not a gatekeeper. I gotta listen. Y'all have to listen. Woo! Getting sidetracked. How would you describe yourself? Personally, I believe that I'm very outgoing in the right scenarios. I believe that I'm outspoken, sometimes to a fault. I'm fun. Duh. Funny. Duh. I like to have fun. I really just like to have fun. I'm one of those people that if you're not supposed to be laughing, don't sit next to me. Don't sit next to me. Don't look at me. Because I, personally, cannot take it serious. I'm gonna start laughing. Sorry, I'm gonna start laughing. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna start laughing. It's just, it is what it is. So, I'm caring. I love hard. The right person. I love the people who love on me. Love my people. Would do anything for them. And vice versa. I really just am a big goofball. Truly. But that anxiety. Sometimes, those traits be offset. Everybody struggles with some sort of anxiety. Let's just be clear with that. Some people's are more to the front. Some people's are more tucked away. But everybody struggles with some sort of anxiety. Honestly, just so crazy how like that's just now becoming a thing. Talking about your mental health, it being a thing that people actually care about and want to put time and energy into. But also, try to get something out of it. Try to get something really good out of it. What else? Pray that I'm in focus. Please let me be in focus because I can't really see. I just like to vibe. I like to chill. I like to have fun. Truly go with the flow. What you see is what you get. It's really no sugarcoating. I am who I am. Sorry to break it to you. Just a cool ass nuke. Ooh. It's like a two-parter. Do you feel like you've matured? Me personally, If I look back 4 years from now, where I was, absolutely. I was a senior in high school. Absolutely, I have matured. Things have happened in my life that has forced me to grow up. It's forced me to look at life differently. It's also forced me to wake up. I mean, I was never asleep, but I can live in a land of it is what it is. But no, I definitely think I have matured, for sure. Especially going away to school. Like, that automatically, I mean, if you use it right, it automatically makes you, like, grow up in a way. I think I used it to just truly figure out who I am, who I want to be, who I am continuing to be, and, you know, continuing to become. But also, I just used going away to school as a chance to grow and to expand in all ways, creatively, physically, emotionally, mentally, all of that. All of that. I think if I didn't go away to school, my life would be very different. But I definitely think going away to school definitely made me mature. But I still feel 16 in the head. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was just having this conversation with one of my friends the other day. Like, when do you stop feeling like you are 12? My mom said it's when you start paying all your own bills. She kind of ate with that one. I don't not believe her. So then I think that question then takes us into this one. What does feeling safe within your sexuality mean to you? I think that when I think of the word safe, I think that comfort, homey, like comfort, right? Growing up, I will say that like I had a pretty good community. The schools, specifically the high school I went to, was a performing arts high school. Do with what you want with that. If you think of Victorious, that's, I'm not joking, but y'all who know, that is sort of how my high school experience was. Not as dramatic, not as, you know, cinematic as a TV show, but if you want to think about how our like day-to-day was, it was that show. It was that like kind of school. Very artistic, very freeing, very open. So I think that definitely played a part in it. But also I think, you know, it was something that I had to figure out, and it was me. It was my personal journey. It is still my own personal journey. So when it comes to that, I don't know. I wasn't really so open about it. Because it truly was a if you know, you know kind of thing. And I don't know, but I don't know. It was just not something that I broadcasted or whatever. But I think feeling safe was like something that I personally had to figure out, like what made me safe. But it was also like, you live once. You truly live one life. You have one life to live. You were given one life to live. So what are we doing? What are we doing hiding? What are we doing not trying the things we want to try? What are we doing not being who we want to be? Who we're destined to be? I think definitely after high school, I really sat down and I think I was just like, I'ma do me, you gonna do you. Well, I guess y'all can watch me do me. You don't have to watch me do me, but I'ma be me and do me. And that's just what it's gonna be. So I think feeling safe was something that I had to personally figure out for me. What made me feel safe, the people in my life who made me feel safe. I was very grateful to grow up in a safe community. When it came to my sexuality, my friends, my family, it just really isn't a thing, wasn't a thing, still isn't a thing. But I know a lot of teenagers and young adults don't have that safe place and don't always have that, you know, comfort and support and stability to be able to be who they want openly and freely at home. So I definitely know that I'm grateful to have that and I'm blessed to be in a position like that. So I definitely don't take that for granted. I just think that being safe in your own sexuality is something that you have to set for yourself. Home or gym workouts? Gym. I'm sorry. Home workouts, they're just not, it's not the tea. I need resistance. And also, I'm not motivated at home. I need to go to the gym. I gotta get up. I gotta get out. No. I'm not gonna work out. Like, I'm just not gonna work out. So I need to leave to go work out. Something gotta get me up to go to work out. Because I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. I'm just not gonna do it. What's your type of man? Y'all being messy. Messy. Someone who's funny, caring, respects me. You gotta be funny. It doesn't hurt to be easy on the eyes. You gotta come with something. Just saying. Just saying. What is one fear you want to release when you step out on your own? That's a loaded question in itself. I think the biggest fear I want to release when I step out on my own is that, like, I can't do it. I won't be able to, or I won't be able to have the resources, or I won't be able to find the resources to be, you know, on my own after college. I think that's the biggest overall arching theme. I need to remember that the steps you're taking are the steps for you, and that everything is truly planned out to a T already for you. So you just have to follow the course. And I wish I could remember that on the days where I'm just like spiraling about what I'm gonna do next, where I'm gonna be in the next 6 months. When those thoughts take over, I'm not here. I'm just not here. So blur. I think that's one of the biggest things that one of the biggest fears I want to release is that I'm not gonna be okay, or like I can't do it, because I know I can. Like, mama ain't raised no bitch, okay? I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be okay, and everything is supposed to work out in its divine order. And I gotta remember that and trust that. And I'll be good. It's so funny. I was literally just on here the other day. I was watching this creator. I forgot her name. I'ma see if I can tag her, put her at. She was talking about how, like, we have to look at life as like a movie. Usually movies have a good ending, right? So you have to think about your life as a movie and know that the writers have it in their best interest to give you a good and happy ending. So I think that is definitely a good way to think about life, because you really don't have control over but so much of it, but you do have so much control over parts of it. I think if we just remember that, like, our life is a movie, or where the camera's at, literally, like, where the cameras, makes life more enjoyable. It's mainly just talking about, like, enjoying the journey and enjoying the process. So I really loved that message that she gave in that video, because it really was like, okay, maybe I do need to do that. Maybe I do need to learn to do that. Me, I'm gonna take that advice. I'm passing it along to y'all, that we just gotta look at our lives as more of a movie and not so much of a battle. Shit gets hard. Shit gets real. Duh. Life is hard. Life be whooping my ass too, okay? But I'm really trying to find ways to flip it and look at it totally different to enjoy it more. It's a mind game and it's a battlefield. So I really think taking a different approach to the way you look at life will help. That's what I got from her. How often do you stretch? Not as often as I should. Pros and cons of being a twin. You all don't know, I have a twin sister. We're a minute apart. She thinks it's 11 years. The cons, we just fight a lot, y'all. We just fight a lot. But we did. We fought so much. We bicker here and there, but the fights are never now as they were when we were growing up. Like, if you were there, you were there. I'll leave it at that. But we're just different, and we're growing up, and we're learning each other as adults. So I think what comes with that is trials and tribulations. Because we live together. We share an apartment. So it's just different. It's just definitely different learning each other as adults. But on the other hand, we learn so much from each other because we're going through the same things in life at the same time. So I definitely think it's, and on the pro side, it's a built-in best friend. Like, you're going through the same thing at the same time. So you get to talk about your experiences. You get to hang out in the same places. And growing up, like, we were always together. We are always together. So definitely a built-in best friend type of situation. But she be getting on my nerves. I know. I be getting on her nerves too. But that's just what it's like being a twin, and having a sibling is just really the same thing. You have a sibling, you fight with them. Everything is just at the same time. Meaning, like, events and milestones and sharing of the birthdays and of it. But it'd be a lot. God bless my parents. God bless my parents. I don't know how they had twins. I don't know how they raised 2 kids at the same time. But they did it. They did it, and I'm here today to tell the story. So, they did something right. Who's your least favorite professor? Y'all are messy. Messy boots. How much do you love Livy Drift? I love you so much, girl. Dream travel destination. Dream travel destination. Well, I've always said I wanted to go to Paris because I love fashion. But just on somebody beach. I love the water to a certain point. Y'all not gonna catch me all the way out there. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I won't be all the way out there. But I want to experience just peaceful serenity on a nice, clean beach with clear blue water. But can't y'all see? Can't y'all tell I love the water? Yeah, for sure. Just on somebody beach. I'm not picky. I'm not picky. When it comes to travel, I want to go everywhere. I really do. I can't find the rest of y'all questions. What is one thing that you miss from your past childhood? Not having to pay for nothing. Not having to pay for a single thing. Waking up and just living. Not having to work. Don't get me wrong. I have a good work ethic. I like to work on things that I enjoy. I don't really like doing things I don't like to do. It takes a lot out of me to do things I don't want to do. Because who genuinely has the capacity to do the things they don't want to do? I don't know if I'm not following that concept, but I personally don't like to do that. So it takes everything in me to do the things I don't want to do. So I'd rather be working and doing something I want to do. You just find more enjoyment out of it. You just find purpose. I just feel like working on something that I want to work on and that I'm passionate about and want to give my full 110, 20, 50% into is something that I'm passionate about. I just went on a tangent. Back to the original question. I do miss being a kid. Like, there's so many things that pop up on social media now where I'm just like, I cannot believe how long ago like that was, or like I can't believe like I lived in that time of, you know, Disney Channel or Nick, or like the fact that we're the new adults. It's like normal for people my age to be having kids, or at least starting to, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's just so crazy to me that we're the new adults. Like, I can't fathom it. It doesn't make sense to me in my brain that we're next. Like, we're up. We're here. Whew. It's just crazy to me how time works. Nikki or Meg? Meg. Next. One thing that excites you about growing up. One thing that excites me about growing up is that I get to discover more about who I am and who I want to be. That's the most interesting thing about life, is that you don't know where it's going to take you, but you also do have the time on that journey to figure out who you are, who you want to be, the things you like, the things you don't like. Me as a 25-year-old versus me as a 22-year-old. Like, that is just something that I'm excited for. Like, just the lessons that I'm going to learn in that time. Like, I know they're not going to be easy, and I know it's not going to be like, you know, peaches and cream. But I know that my 25-year-old self is going to thank my 22-year-old self for going through those lessons and persevering. I'm just excited to see where I'm gonna end up and who I'm gonna be in the next coming years, what life has in store for me, and I honestly can't wait to continue to document it on here because y'all gang now. Y'all stuck with me. Sorry, y'all are stuck with me. I hope that you guys enjoy the journey with me, and I'm gonna continue to share it. I really want to document it because life is crazy, but I'm just genuinely excited to see where it's gonna take me, so I am excited. What is the biggest thing that you've learned in your college year / adulting? I think the biggest thing that I've learned is that nobody's gonna do anything for you. You have to want it for yourself, or something bigger than you. Whatever your purpose is has to be for you, but also it has to come through you. You have to do the work. Nobody's going to just hand it to you, and that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned. Once I put my career and my life and my, you know, dreams and occupations and everything that I want for myself into my own hands and figured out, and am still figuring out how to, you know, execute them and just do the things I want to do and do the things I need to do, it's all up to me. And yes, it's said to us, high school or like, you know, before we go to college, but they really mean that, like, they're not about to chase you to figure out, you know, what you have going on or like what you want. If you want something, you need to go get it. You need to talk to the right people. And this is me talking to me, okay? Jason, editing this back, you cannot be afraid to take the chances that you want to take. You can't be afraid to open your mouth around the people that you need to be opening your mouth up around. I would not put you in the rooms that he puts you in if he didn't think you were ready. He wouldn't put you in proximity to the people that just help you in life if he didn't think you were ready. God literally speaks your name in rooms before you get there. It's truly just so crazy to even think about. God is intentional. He is intentional about the things that he does. He's intentional about the rooms that you walk into. So me, I have to fully encompass my faith in him that everything just works out for a reason. It's not handed to you. You definitely have to take it. You definitely have to take it, snatch it, run with it, and like juice it. Juice all you can out of, you know, your resources, your experiences, and just anything that you come across will help you. So in school, when they say that it's up to you, it is truly up to you. Whether or not you finish. Whether or not you finish or whether or not you even get something out of it. It's truly up to you. Where do you see yourself next year? Cho! I don't know. I genuinely don't know where I see myself next year. I won't be in school anymore. Prayerfully, I'm working. To glory be the God that I'm working. I don't really have a plan. I'm just vibing through life. Y'all, I'm trying to finish college, okay? I have some things in the works. I don't know where I see myself in a year, but I do see myself working and hitting the pavement, doing the things I have to do to get to where I want to go. So, definitely working, for sure. You know how we talk about manifesting our dream lives? I've been doing that. Trying to find ways to do it better. Also remembering to enjoy what's happening and to enjoy the process. What'd she say? To enjoy the journey, to enjoy what's going on now. But I will say that I'm excited to see where I'm gonna end up in a year, because who knows? Because I don't. But I know that God has me and my angels got me, and I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be A-okay. Okay. What's your favorite color? It used to be blue, clearly. But I don't really have one. I've been obsessed with black recently and orange. orange for the past couple of years. I love colors. I would love to experiment with them more in my clothes, but I've honestly just been gravitating toward like the neutrals and the basics and just not so much of like the colors right now. Maybe because it was like the winter time. As it's going into spring, I've been seeing a lot of cute colored things that I want. So if you had a dream outfit, what would it be? A dream outfit? I don't have a dream outfit. This piece that I would love to wear. I would love to wear this piece. When I find it, it'll be here. It'll be here somewhere. Oh, there's so many pieces that I see that I'm just, not even outfits, like a dream outfit. There's so many pieces that I would just love to wear. And walk in, of course. Hi, me. Wanna work together? I'm a size. No, but seriously, there's so many pieces that I would just love to wear that I see. I'm just like, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. I'm gonna do one more question. What inspires you? I would say my family, specifically my parents, but also I think just like the people before me. Growing up, I've had a lot of good examples of, you know, hard workers and creatives and just very multi-talented people that I always had a drive to make something of myself or to just be successful in whatever it is I decided to do. Growing up, that was dance. I said if I was going to do this, I was going to be the best that I can be at it, and that's what it is. I want to continue to excel in it, and you know, what comes of that comes of that. But that was a choice that I had to make for myself. Like, I had to want that for me. And dance is, y'all know, love-hate relationship with dance is crazy. It's astronomical, but somehow we still show up every day because we love to do it. We fight through the fire because it's something we love to do. And I think that's another thing that inspires me is my peers. My peers who want the same thing for themselves as me. So like that fire in the room when you're with other creatives or dancers, whoever. That fire, you know what I'm talking about? It's real. It makes you want to go, go, go. It makes you want to fight. It makes you want to keep going. It makes you want to create. It makes you want to keep doing the thing that you love to do. So my peers are definitely another thing that truly inspires me because they're just so talented. People who I'm around every day and the people who I've met and worked with are just like, I can't even, like, they are so crazy talented. It's insane. So shout out to y'all. Y'all keep me pushing. Y'all inspire me to keep going every day. So yeah. For sure. Also, I would say me, because I want so much for myself that some part of you has to also inspire you. Yes, pull your inspiration from other places and the people who set the way and the people who set the tone for you, people who you look up to and who have cultivated some sort of way for you in the career path that you're on. Yes, for sure. But for you to get up to do what you love to do every day and for you to be still inspired every day, some sort of that has to come from you. You have to sit down and you have to reflect and you have to be like, okay, is this something that I still want to do? Is this something that I do want to do? And if it is, how am I going to go about it? Because yes, there are days that I have where I'm just like, is this really something I want to do? Is this something that is going to sustain me? Am I going to still have the same love for this 10 years from now? But I've always told myself, if I am doing the thing I love to do and I don't feel that same feeling for it anymore, then it's time to give it up. It's time to move on. It's time to figure out, like, you know, what's next for Jason, because this could have been just the first 13 years of his life and that's it. But if I still get that feeling, then that's how I know that, like, this is something that I'm meant to do. This is something I'm continuing to still do for some reason. So I've got to follow it. And I'm all about signs and I'm all about feeling. And if this is a good feeling for me and I'm still feeling good doing it, then it's something that I need to continue to do. If I don't have a good feeling about it anymore, then I don't need to be doing it anymore. Life is too short to still be trying to do something that's just done. Listen to yourself, listen to your wants and your needs, and listen to the people around you. If they can still see the spark in your eye when it comes to doing something that you love to do, listen to them. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to see it because you're clouded with how you look that day or how you feel that day or what you're going through that day. Like, genuinely listen to the people who are around you and see you for you and see you do the thing that you love to do. And if they're saying you just had an off day, or if they're just like, Jason, what? Sometimes you gotta listen to them, because there are days where I'm like, girl, be quiet. You sound crazy. I look a mess. That was ugly. No, I'm not doing it. This is not for me. But you do have those moments where, like, you can't see you for you fully. There's times where I watch videos back of myself and I'm like, that's not me. That's not me. But clearly, that was me right on stage, doing the number, doing the thing. So, I say all that to say, yes, pull from the people around you, but also pull it from yourself. You have to still be inspired every day to do the things you love to do. Alright y'all, so I think that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. I love sitting down and actually talking to y'all. It's therapeutic to actually talk and get things out. And I was surprised at myself, a lot of the things that I was saying. It's definitely therapeutic. Reflect on you as well, because that's truly what I was doing as I was answering these questions. It was just like, oh, that's how you felt about that? Okay. I hope you all enjoyed it, because I did. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
Everything